Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Ryan Makes Sense, where we talk about personal finance, investing, and chart analysis, and my lucky stock bowl. Today we're going to be looking at a farm and heavy construction machinery stock. When you think of those kind of stocks, do you think of Caterpillar? Because I do. That is not the stock we're reviewing today, actually. I would say this is a mid-cap stock. I haven't done any research into it. I only know the name. And the stock is the Shift Group, SHYFT. The ticker symbol is SHYF. Um, but yeah, with that, let's go ahead and jump on in and hit the subscribe button. All right, you guys, we are on finviz.com. This is ticker symbol SHYF. SHYF. All right, and I'll just be right here. All right, so we can see it looks like the stock fell about 20%. Is that right? 36%. Wow. Okay, so the stock was trading at 33. Now it's at 15. That's a 50% discount. I'll tell you what. It looks like RSI was very oversold. Momentum is turning upward. Money flow is going in, and relative momentum is kind of coming back from the dead here. That's on the daily, though. We don't really normally usually trade the daily. The weekly as well. You know, I mean, this stock used to be $54. Now it's 15. Does this stock deserve to be that low? I don't know yet. Let's look at my favorite time frame, the monthly. Ooh, so this went on a major run. This used to be $3 and it ran to 54. Over 1,000%. So what I can see here is it looks like this stock is currently in a reset. Now, what I mean by that is it spent years kind of under the radar, and then things started turning up for the company. We can see it kind of having support and resistance with the 50 SMA and then working its way up to the 20 SMA and just kind of taking off from there. Now the stock is below the 20 SMA. Is it? I can't see it. It's below the 20 SMA, it's below the 50 SMA, and it is about to touch the 200 SMA and maybe the 365-day SMA. So just for some context here, I do want to show you guys can see pretty well. This blue line right here that I'm kind of following, this is a 365-day SMA. You can see the stock was treating it as support, 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 resistance, resistance. It came up and it just boom right through it. And then we have the 200-day SMA right here. We see it bounced off support and then just took off again. And now the stock is getting close to the 200-day SMA, and the 300 is not far behind it. We can see the RSI. Let me just kind of reset the chart for you. There we go. Okay, looking at the RSI, the strength is on a downward move here. So if we were to like chart it out, we can kind of see it's continuing to go down. We would want to see the RSI make a strong move here, but given this sell-off right here, it might not be possible. And I say that because the momentum, look at the momentum down here, it is just falling off a cliff. It's trying to get back in line. Money flow is just weak. It's at 30. You know, back when we had the huge spikes, like right here, the money flow is at around 50. And again, the money flow is over 69 here. And then it came down all the way to 25 and went up almost in a 90-degree fashion. Went up 90 degrees, came back down, settled at 56, and then just stayed strong. Right now we are at 29, which is not bad, but we're not seeing the right angle type of move here. We're kind of just seeing like a little weak tapering off, it looks like. And then we have our relative momentum down here that I'm circling, and it is just falling. And again, if we look at the spikes on this chart up here down to how it correlates down here, you know, the stock was moving really well when it was above 60, 50, 60. So, and then it dipped right here down to 41 and then just smooth line up, breather, boom. So We are not seeing that down here. We're just seeing like it looks like it's going to continue going down. So what I need to figure out is this stock worth $15 or less? And are institutions manipulating up or down? Those are always one of my main two questions. So let's look at the stock price first, and then we'll see if institutions are loading or selling. We can see right now that it's actually trading pretty fairly at 13, and the forward shows that it's actually a little bit overvalued at 15. So let's run the numbers here. So they do 1,060 million in sales, good for them. And they have 41,500,000 in income, good for them. The market cap is not over 1 billion, so we're not going to add it. So what we're going to do now is go down and add the cash and remove the debt. They have 11 million in cash, which is the lowest it's ever been, not good. So plus 11,550,000 right there. Total debt is 76 million, not bad. Minus 76 million. All right. And while we're down here, total assets is 580 and total liabilities 311. So that's pretty good. It's not a 2-to-1, but it's a nice little buffer between. Total debt is historically kind of high. They don't normally have this much debt. So I wonder if they invested in some type of machinery. We do see some insider buying down here at the $14 level, $15 level. All right, let's take our numbers and let's divide this by 32,020,000. So the stock price should be trading around $32. It's trading at 15. So based on that information, the stock price is undervalued in my opinion. However, I don't know if they reported out low guidance. Let's see. Let's see if their guidance is low. All right, record margin performance and specialty vehicles. Okay. Orders have been deferred. They're cautious about the outlook and they've adjusted accordingly. So they're going to do deliveries in the fourth quarter. Okay. So given these factors, our update outlook for 2023 now is saying further changes in sales to be in the range of 850 million and 950 million. So they guided downward by 500 million. Holy cow. Or no. 70 to 50 million. So they did guide down quite a bit. So their sales are going to go down. They are investing in themselves. Okay. So they are going to be light this year. That's a bummer. Let's see. I just want to see. So I think this company is kind of going backwards just a little bit, but they are investing in themselves. So I think it's one of those scenarios where it's taking, 2 steps back to take 3 steps forward. And unfortunately, those 2 steps include decreasing sales. So did we figure out the stock price? It was 32. Okay. So in terms of support and resistance, this has been trading since 1985. So let's see where the yearly resistance is for this one. Ooh, looks like momentum is coming downward actually. So it looks like we should see continued weakness. We could see that the yearly was in an ascending triangle. So we have the resistance, support, boom, the fake breakout, and now it's coming back down here. So I think we could see this get low again. I think we'll just want to watch this one for the next few months, um, based off of this. So I don't think we can go wrong waiting a few months on this one. Um, and if we just do add some lines here. So the stock price has never broken above this line and held. Um, let's see, is there like a head and shoulders type thing? Not really. We have this long-term support here. So this is some long-term support. So the stock price could, I mean, in a crazy scenario, could get down even further, down to like the $5-6 range, which then I think would be really good. So I want to actually put an alert for this one. Price below $7. Okay. Great. All right. So if you made it this far with this stock, please consider hitting subscribe, hit the like button. Talk to you later. Bye. Who would I be if we did not look at the institutional ownership here? So institutions own 100% of SHYF. Let's go back here really quick. I just want to see if they were over 100%. So institutions owned 87%. That's old data. New data shows that they own over 100%. So is there any dip buying going on? Let's see. Parallel, not really. I'm not seeing any buys after the dip, really. So, yeah, again, just waiting and seeing on this one. If you did want to start a position, I would make sure you have a long-term frame of mind or, investment horizon. So what we can potentially see here is a head and shoulders. So we have a left shoulder here, the head, and then right shoulders coming down here. And we need to break the neckline, which is going to be something like this. So the stock price does need to go below $9. So we could see, again, we could see the share price come up in this area to make the right shoulder, and then it should come down to break the neckline of the head and shoulders. So again, I would wait on this one in my opinion. So we have left shoulder here, head, right shoulder, and then it just needs to break this neckline. So no more fake outs. Thank you guys for hanging around if you made it this far.